Hi and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to everyone. My name is Nur binti Muhammad Amin. My metric number is I19103637. I'm going to present about Chapter 8, Securing Information System. The subtopic is 8.4. What are the most important tools and technologies for safeguarding information resources? Okay, now we go to identify management and authentication. Access control policies and procedures to prevent improper access to system by unauthorized insiders and outsiders. Authorization. Authentication. Authentication refers to the ability to know that a person is who he or she claims to be. Authentication is often established by using password firstly known only to authorized users. Second, token. Third, smart card. Fourth, biometric authentication. Firewalls, hardware or software to prevent unauthorized users from accessing private networks. Screening technologies divided to four. First, packet filtering. Second, stateful inspection. Third, network address translation (NAT). Fourth, application proxy filtering. Intrusion detection system. The meaning of this is full-time monitoring tools placed at the most vulnerable points or hotspots of corporate networks to detect and deter intruders continually. Examines events as they are happening to discover attacks in progress. Scans network to find patterns indicative of attacks. Antivirus and anti-spyware software first checks computers for presence of malware and can often eliminate it as well. Second, require continual updating. Organizations need to use additional malware detection tools for better protection. Unified Threat Management (UTM). The meaning is comprehensive security management products. Tools include first, firewalls, intrusion detection, VPNs, web content filtering, anti-spam software. UTM products are available for all sizes of networks. Leading UTM vendors include Fortinet, Sophos, and Checkpoint, and networking vendors such as Cisco Systems and Juniper Networks provide some UTM capabilities in their products. Securing wireless networks, the initial security standard developed for Wi-Fi called Wire Equivalent Privacy (WEP) is not very effective because its encryption keys are relatively easy to crack. WEP security can be improved by activating it, assigning unique name to network's SSID, using it with VPN technology. Wi-Fi Alliance finalized WAP2 specification, replacing WEP with stronger standards. First, continually changing keys. Second, encrypted authentication system with central server. Then, encryption, transforming text or data into ciphertext that cannot be read by unintended recipients. Two methods for encrypting network traffic. First, secure socket layers, SSL, and successor transport layer security, TLS. Second, secure hypertext transfer protocol as HTTP. Two methods of encryption. First, symmetric key encryption. Second, public key encryption. The problem with all symmetric encryption schemes is that the key itself must be shared somehow among the senders and receivers, which exposes the key to outsiders who might just be able to intercept and decrypt the key. A more secure form of encryption called public key encryption uses two keys, one shared and one totally private. The keys are mathematically related so that data encrypted with one key can be decrypted using only the other key. Okay, that's digital certificate. data file used to establish the identity of users and electronic assets for protection of online transactions. Uses a trusted third-party certification authority (CA) to validate a user's identity. CA verifies user's identity, stores information in CA server, which generates encrypted digital certificate containing owner ID information and copy of owner's public key. Public key infrastructure (PKI), use of public key cryptography working with certificate authority, widely used in e-commerce. Ensuring system availability. Online transaction processing requires 100 availability and no downtime. Fault-tolerant computer systems for continuous availability contain redundant hardware, software, and power supply components to provide continuous and uninterrupted service. High availability computing. First, helps recover quickly from crash. Second, minimize and does not eliminate downtime. Recovery-oriented computing, designing systems that recover quickly with capabilities to help operators pinpoint and correct faults in multi-component systems. Controlling network traffic, deep packet inspection (DPI), security outsourcing, managed security service providers (MSSPs). We go to security issues for cloud computing and the mobile digital platform. First, security in the cloud. When processing takes place in the cloud, accountability and responsibility for protection of sensitive data still reside with the company owning that data. Understanding how the cloud computing provider organizes its service and manages the data is critical. Cloud computing is highly distributed. Cloud applications reside in large remote data centers and server farms that supply business services and data management for multiple corporate clients. Second, securing mobile platforms. If mobile devices are performing many of the functions of computers, they need to be secured like desktop and laptops against malware, thief, accidental loss, unauthorized access, and hacking attempts. The interactive session on technology describes these mobile vulnerabilities in greater detail and their implications for both individuals and businesses. Ensuring software quality. To implementing effective security and control, organizations can improve system quality and reliability by employing software metrics and rigorous software testing. Software metrics are objective assessments of the system in the form of quantified measurements. Ongoing use of metrics allows the information system departments and end users to measure the performance of the system jointly and identify problems as they occur. Examples of software metrics include the number of transactions that can be processed in a specified unit of time, online response time, the number of payroll checks print per hour, and the number of null bugs per 100 lines of program code. For metrics to be successful, they must be carefully designed, formal, objective, and used consistently. Walkthrough. A review of a specification or design document by a small group of people carefully selected based on the skill needed for the particular objective being tested. Debugging. The source is found and eliminated through a process when errors are discovered. Okay, now that's all from me. Thank you for your time. Bye and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.